to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio. You're listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio.
Jaffrey Radio.
You're listening to Home Sweet Home on Jaffrey Radio.
That makes you happy.
You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
Jaffrey Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip back to
It's all about Jaffrey Radio.
all will be happy and gay. Come with me.
Jaffrey Radio.
You are always welcome home, welcome home.
Your online radio. The new online radio that makes you happy.
You've been kept down for much too long. Stand up, please, and say I am free. Don't forget you are welcome home, welcome home.
Jaffrey Radio.
Come with me on this happy trip back to the promised land.
Hello. Yama munyina tena se abejafo de ahwefo mininza sabre obi agina konwa ena watsida na fidi ho sani phone so a wabie mu dendenden adi nani ahwe ne phone so dendenden a chese otwa nani baabi ahwe baabi enhwe ni nyina ne se mo chain home sweet home home sweet home enti yadamase pa ahwefo ene etiefo say ne munyina matena se na mo twen na de minister ni say wunya share link ya we ho tutu america sa na afi shema wo namfofo no ho webusuafo no bi on contact bia shema no de enti ayese share no wunim eni papa kese e wo ho ma se waware no ya akode ense se eko imposa ware ni jina ne nanso na se hihimu ya utie nioma bi na de abo ho ban se ne be ya enso hwe bia meto e waware ni ana afenso se ya kwachiwachiwa afetie wa hapa na ye be mma wo anu eduru se ne be ya aware no ebe san so tren etisa aman se we hu na aman da me ka kire wo anka de me kan udimirika ena wahye ama odamfofo eni onkrofo nyina na omonso so atumi abejoin ne yen
This is Jaffrey Radio.
so ama ye ho kwan se ye mfa dwumadi emro abna pomo pukupuku matina medwa so mabedwafo nyina wo menchen ti se ma honho no me ka kire enya asem kito mani age isanse edomo atwa me ho ahia no ha me hwe wo mo pe na meni age enti ebekwa kofanka iboka krebi na ye de abrem na ansa na no mekai wo sejumadi ewe Bayside Modeling Agency omo ena asoya asne enti se wo Japan ha na afi wo Tokyo anampo Saitama na se wo adoma chede bi ewo mu na wo pese wo yi ni pie na afi nye yi pie keke wo san nye sika na wo twa wanum ewo ho a wo de frɛ sa pusisa ahomayi anasa nya ahomampo eno ya ahomatrofo internet ahomatrofo send your monfa ne sa email address we info@bay-side.biz o boss pe na wo de waka kire o mu se midin dia semasi mpese mbe register wo mu company no antamara o mo be hwe na afi omonsoso ene wakasa na nhyehyɛ kakra ewo hu ye ngiska registration ni free but any of Sunday the mom omo ebema waso ate na wadi say adwuma no so pepepe na ye kai mu biom sa Tomric Hotel o Ghana o me say East Legon ho dwe na omobo na onko ho da me kan say ya wonyi ni me de mani akọ so pe ba bi ada dwodwo ho na pe swimming pool papa bi adwarim na fe opeduane papa bi intercontinental dishes bi adi me say wo pe Japan aduane a obi me na to nyina benya bi adi wo se wo pe nko ade a enti mesrew se wunya nkoso nhwe ya tutu America Tomric Hotel na wo de ko na o ma menkasa afi wankasa na obaba hu de ru akire amansan omu rooms ni mu ye fe ni mu jo o pekesi o pekitu de be si uti bia omo conference halls nso ho nti unu adwuma ye fom pesem koye meeting mu conference bia mo pesem hosti e wo ho a mo de mo ntutu America na mo nko omo beji mo feso ne bo no so eda fom boko enti ko Tomric Hotel na onso so ko twawe ekohwe ni su ade kakra ne die aduane pa kakra eto da mu ma ye jai nkontomre ni ye ne niamu obi so entity ma ye ni kakra afin so mo ben Kotoka International Airport o free ho ekọ Kotoka no msi say simabe edumpo nti uduru ho a boa o papa ankran traffic ubetima doji bebre na afi wakwantu nsuso no aye jojo ede amawo etiefo ye dama sepa bio na nkai boka kra wo ho biem ni se ene awie ya free no nine no emu na ye nua ba tina odin na woda ni birthday ewo asa hall a ewo soka ben soka station no pa nti nwa munim ye nua batina waton aduane ama we di African foods no munyina muma yentutu America na yenko bua ye nua batina na onye rade aye ewo afe bako a ode aka ne mfie ho na afe ye san ababiem yankasa ye nua be ma Pastor Bernard Efa na o Japan ha ye ne PhD na nyame adom wakwa kopim wa America memu na eniji sema wo mni say wa tro book wa tro book na book ni ne title no Glorious Word Devotional se siam premprem media o pebi wa Amazon wonsa ebe kano den mi si wa ye devotional na to ha afi mu ni nyina no tenia opese ufa so ni nyankopon di nkita ho bia no book no ebe kyerɛkyerɛw na osu etumi aye ne saa ama ohunhum mu nso ade yoye no etumi etumpon afeye be bie mu no na ye hwe ye nua ba Mami K dem nim se nipa bebre mu nim ne pa woni Mami afri mu kakra na nsen ya opese on the 13th of August okra ni Mami achi kra ewo Japan ha na dwumadi no be koso ewo Matibara danchi ye nim sa bunka kai kan no ye nkoho enwia no 9 pepepepepepe na ya hye dwumadi no ase eti bia bia wo bia mesrew ye nyina ye mfa ahokeka enkoso ye nua bai mu na ye mboa na onkra ni Mami achi kra na ye kai mu bia mu se yankasa oposi ni bakwa ye ne wo efidua yi mu achese ono ankasa sesa ye DJ na msi wo chinchima efidie na wa ya na oti ase ye nua be meyi enche bia na ohwiri ni nua ba pa wodo no na nche na ne papa nso frim na achese se sutro mienu emani han enya asem keto ye nua be ma ne na nani han pa na ni nyina nso okọ Ghana eko di juma kra o machi kra na fei ena oba Japan hanso na wabeye ni sister ene ni papa eye no ntietiefo ene ahwefo yesremu baby amu bia wo Japan ha no dwumadi no ebe koso ewo Church of Pentecost asori dina ewo Kawaguchi no wudi udu minami rawa station na wakwa akufa wosi uko enshoji omo ebechiro bus na afa no se miniatra bus na mse number na 55 inti Higashi Guchi ho east exit ufa bus na ede ubeba uduru ensho pepepe na wesi ubehu se ubehu asori ne signboard ewo ho no nan pepepe na ya sha se ye nche ebi a ya cha no nsia na yapon it so ka se wo tena se a manwumre no nwuna tompi ansa no aba ebi a obeba no na ya kankonwa egu fom eye sanso a enye fe enti mrantie emabawa enkokora ene mmerewa munyina ye hwe manim se mo beba be kan nwa be mehu na wakra ni nwa ba ene ni papa echi kra enkaibo no foforo wo ho na ye koye nim no ye de eno nso so ebebrem na se si ayi no ye nya atena si de ne atena se home sweet home abegyafo ye ni abrese krodom no ye hwese yeduma ye die nyina anuanom ebewura yakoma mu ne etum de aye ya ware ye na efie ye yi a me se wonam kra na asresre afi obi hia okra no etia na aso ana ode ache no na de mefie nye sakasaka hwe obi hia okra no cha anhwa obebu na nichie e kire se nyoma enkoyie ewo efie ho eno ena abedwafo yi atena se me se edom a enne ehia mu ewo yendwumedi so ma opo emani ma hwe nyina enne omo wo studio ha den se omso eba ene yen abekasa na nimdia osusu nyankopon edi ewura wo mu ni nyina no wo hu do nti omo ye pie se de be ya wo nso wo ware ye beso enti mi nche so he ya minifa ha yenua be ma a oyosa okyerkyerefo na afi wosan eja na oye okunu na bibia shembi osan yenua be ma ohe fiso nua ma num so bebiri ni nua mema enti ba bia de ne be fa bia no ohye ho twen timum enemu ma question no emfuwa no yankasa yenua be ma Fred Jechi Mensa Mr. Fred petit for
chief for bia kwawa enen su bi rode ya tum na say Jeffrey Radio ye bebu modin ya pese ensem bi eda no ana ensem bi on beba no nimum ade titune se wo share app no ensem ho e kan ya onkwa mi ntie onkwa ntie bi ana bebi wa won tie ase but ma unye bi so tie entie ase ntumi adwuma ho tie so se share app no ana ka tum so ntie Jeffrey Radio if say ye can say mo ase no say
ye don wa say Mr. Jechi enso de nchia amabo na fe de otwa Mr. Jechi so enso so yesi opanyi dware wi a na nsu asa enti papa dem de no bete ai na ye koya nkasa the only queen in the house on him ba ko pe oni size queen enso ewo yentem ewo ha enti queen what you for eti we no matter
yo madam masiti for any Jafric Radio any adwuma pa mo ye tie fon se da masi munni ho a yensu ye ni ho no mo ti say the way ye teacher ni kan already share link no e ma wonu ya bi nso no nti obi wo ho no mo a at this moment at this particular time no a crucial man say obi tie assemble one or two words bi e betimi agi nipa nkwa nti share link no yenso ye ho kakra ye wo no ye de be ma mo nso mo wa adwen bi wo ho no mo a mo nso mo teme de ma yenso ye besua efri mo ho me da se
queen ye da se na fe ye ko miankasa yem papa oye ja oye kun oye nyame kasamafo oye sofo peni oyo futufo nso esai eka ho ya papa ye stati dwumedi ye ninu na wo so saa echese futuo eni nkyerɛkyerɛ papa odima etiefo no migidi se bebre na ware na yisi twan ehya aman ye timu a enti ni nyina dina efutupa ye mpanimfo yi erade enamom so etumi edebreyen ewodwumedi mu yankasa ya papa ewa ha Diane Pastor Emmanuel Edujemfi na sorry Master Seeds Ministry ewo Ibaraki Bando City enti mo wo Ibaraki mpatam ho nyina se mo penyam mesempa yemfenso mfrema me pa ocho tutu America na odi ekọ Master Seed Ministry na obehu se hunhum wo benyini na obetse enyoma ase bebre papa wetie for wani
yo wetie for edamase se da bia ye ho donti mo se momre na kwasiada ba akopɛ mo twen se mo betie na mo de asiesie mo ware me de da bia me ka kyerɛ mo se wuntie enkusi no na waye enhira babo modin ase de eye queen ne Mr. Jachi Akano me pese oye the first evangelist se Samaria ni oba bi okohia Yesu na Yesu kansem kakra kyerɛ no wamfa nhye no ho wodi mrika kokrum ko bɔ enkofo amane esema ko hunu agenkwa bi wo mu nyina de twi wo mu bai to me pese wo yeti se sa wo ba no a nkrofo nti yenka na nhira no ba wo susu anyamu chefa erade nhira mo
amen nkrofo ti yenka wo de rubomo mo tie nti no na Jafric Radio any home sweet home abejafo ka kyerɛ se yeda wase pa yeda wase that's our topic idie mesi anuanom ya bobo ho sa ifribe se na oche miensani na ye woso no na ya pensem mu na bebia na chese ye keka kɔ no na mtimu se ye nyina warefo efo bia ho na eboa obia nso na ya me de se abedwafo omumudi etitru ne anintini no omu nyina ewo hana ye ba betwatoa adwen na ebimu nso ensem bisa omu bisa ya omu pese nya no ye e de ma omu ye besa ya timu biem na afi ye yi oma no nkakra se ne adwumadie no ekoso na eti onua se wo join ye na entema yesrew share link no na efama wetie for anase wonamfofo a ewo contact list na o share ebeboa pa ama omonsusu etumi enye bi na ye dwendwen different stages of life in marriage. Different stages of life. You say ware ne stages. Mo ware fofra. Who stage wo ho. Na honeymoon no. Enam na ni se ne ukunu ne nam kra na se wo koto aminem ho. Hey my dear, you know unai anwetiri na ye. Eduru second stage na wo wetro se no nso no ani tuatua wati ko. Etu anu sa amna da ho anka akotom.
This is Jafric Radio.
Asam na yɛ dino. Na fe eduru di age go se ka bɔ fom kranka ye. Na chese o hu se stages no. According enti enioma sa na utie na eboa. It is that stage ni duru ha ɛho ensinsanso no enye yere wo kon. Ebeduru ho nanso oyiri kuton abeka se ye mame so onsa na eja mentwon fanchen musedi bia ware no ejina ne nice so na eyem no ye chirechire mu enti etiefo amohwe yen no with any language that you can speak me say even if you want to speak Hausa our sister Queen is here she will translate ye better was here we will communicate e kwan bia so se brofo so na apesa wo ka kire se abrofo na etwa ha hie omo ebeboa ama ite twi nsu a twi nsu na etwa ha hie ye nyina ye bekoso na ya boa na ye nkita hodie no akọ from enti se ladies first we enti me the best start Queen so na afi you see different stages say ya can the early stage in marriage ni aka ho asem you say ho na ya na say eja ukunu ye obane crunch na odi ache no odoni tua so tentente ohunu dia onye ho na fe duru mfimfi na free one transition akọ another transition no na ya na asem no ejina pa eno na be decide say mo be komunim ana say wo be sign wichi ti middle ho ne de ɛhɔ ne yɛ danger zone paa ɛma awarefo hɔ na yɛ ana mo steady mu yɛ na deɛ me dane sɛ yɛn nyinaa yɛkasa no obia ka communication ɛho asɛm sɛ ɛno na ɛboa ma ebi ana me sɛnea baabi a ɛtete me no ɛyɛ different from baabi a yɛatetew nti yɛmie no ayɛabɔ mu sɛ yɛtu anamɔ no ɛwɔ sɛ yɛnso yɛsteady yɛ ho na afei yɛhyehyɛ yɛ ho yie na ɛtumi anante ɛkwan no mu ama no ayɛ yie enti sɛ yɛntumi anyɛ saa deɛ no ɛno na yɛ ana ɛha adwen nti second stage hɔ no yɛbɔ hɔ kyɛ yɛ papapapapa na baabi a ne yɛduɛle kɛseɛ ɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ a nyankopɔn ɛfɔm so ɛlinki yɛn ɛma other people me no ɔmo ware ɛnɛ deɛ yɛhu no ebi kora na ɛnyɛ onipa bi na link ba saa internet yi ɛna ɛnam so a na yakɔhyia nnɛ aware bebree a ɛkɔ so no ɛwɔ internet nti hɔ nso no yɛbɛwurawura mu kakra na yɛaka mu nsɛm kakra na yɛahwɛ kwampa a yɛbɛfa so a si yɛhyia yɛyɔnko anaa yɛho kani ɛwɔ internet no so a sɛdeɛ yɛbɛsi a yɛbɛbɔ yɛn ho bra ama awareɛ no atumi agyina na ankɔfa ɔhaw biara amfa ama na yɛn a yɛati mu no nso nneɛma a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛhwɛ na obi kan sɛ wɔsi yɛnya timɔborɔ ɛma yɛn nkurɔfoɔ anaa yɛku anaa yɛyera yɛne no ati fie sɛ if you have that empathy for where you are was power ɛboa ma wote n'aseɛ ntɛm enti ɛno nso so yɛbɛka ɛho asɛm kakra enti yɛbobɔ so kɔ na wo so wɔ asɛm bisa na m sɛ queen obi bisa wɔ asɛm last time no
that's about interracial marriage.
Exactly.
And also can say we should talk about empathy. And also a different person.
And a different person. Yeah.
Can say a better answer or
more answer.
And
that's right. It's the messed at Jeffrey Queen so. Nyankopa adum wako sa yen
interracial same race
and interracial marriage no we remubi it's you have more experience wo betumi akyerɛkyerɛ mu ye wo yɛn papa no bi nso wɔ ha nso ewurawura mu bi kra de honko anom pew ɛhɔ a no bɔ misi se mpete no
no spiritually no
ɛhɔ
no ye just physical no mo African
nice as a son echo and your work your papa so the idea one spiritually physically missing that discussion more there baby o de be fa bia no enti queen wo de waso ni mienu na ahwe na wo so hwe ye no na ahete sei
yo medasi okay the meka fa ho ne say to say aware ankasa no already no stages a woman no in a year bobo so and ankasa enye easy with same race talk less of different race ababe boom when into no one kasa wo race no one kasa kra mpo no nyoma no maybe wo ho no mo aha wo fem e wo se wonye na aware no into minjina na afa inti yamfa no eno no te said the way last week ye kan ye no yankasa mechanic say our own people my own people awariem inti asie ni ade eno no mo no e was say to say stages na ye di nkan kekan no say sa honeymoon phase power struggle ni ade saa ye de baaye eva bedui we hu enti no with eno no mu no any way mo a me wo sisia no se me compare I think say maybe I've grown
exactly
and I've learned enti no ama when I a little bit easier even say this person is even a different race in po in my own people our own people in a mawari same race in po na I think say it will still be different it will still be like as it is
because we
now,
knew
because menyi wo ma fem ma mesua ade enso efrim. And I think say the more unyini no yafa warrior someone 20 as you go through life mo ankasa no you learn.
Right.
You learn certain things in life. And you know it makes some decisions easier for you to make. Ewo awarim adia for instance say oba no interracial say ya wo mo no o yes enya o yes o no enya o no woni ntime mbe start with pink no mako wenimu a we say me dey anya pink green. What do you mean by that? And you know, I think say when it comes to interracial marriage, like we the Asians and us, our cultural background is different. Our traditions are all different. Me no, for instance, womo. I think say there comes a time in Japan they were as poor as me who when they struggled, yes, to build this country to where it is now. During that development, no, they realized say almost they were living just like us. Bear money they taking control of Bibia no nyama. They realized say remember no wakwa ye adwuma na me fan say we nya ni 200,000 bi no ansa no bedru fie no wakọ kabakora bi mu ni we say ni ade obeba ne na half. We ho nkwala na wo hoi school fees ni ade oba wasat man say de ewo nenum say obeye we say no ode bema ne ba no say ondi minim say be man so saba muslim they say your mother is the way akukọ be man ne mbadi nechi da akukọ mba na ne mbadi nechi you know in our omu befa system say and it is sad yeah man will take charge
of finances.
Yeah, a little bit research me how a kobani say man ne taking charge of their financial we say at home no and say me we say so a research in a me in a man no ebedi so we say all mono can take care of the home.
And I have man so handle latching to just say
ekwayi anything na man no handle latching into wo no as another race na o baba bewa ono no ya wo no atum ya wo no say na o ma me o papa ye
right
into mo during courtship na mo ye we say no woman person obe handle financial aspect. You have to let her know or him. Say, okay, some say na mo ye de me so sana pese menye. Say oba na nso a oba mimi de mimi di me salary me fa ma wo. Obi ankuta ne de.
And the queen mami bisa wasem kakra to say Japanese for a man so some worry different race sa culture no omo e continue say original na odina amobane na yamomo okosi what okoskai
mimi nimni dimpo if say me nya sade because beginning that was it I say me bank card ni meka na so o bank card ka rent here say or say electricity bill ni ada ni na beba me boa into one kasa your calculations at least first month eba estimatedly no we will know say na was say me de kuta usika na me so me kuta misika.
Oh, so you want it that way?
I want it that way. You know, because me background no it's not as him,
right?
Well, you know ono so background no into we say no ono no ne de.
Oh, okay.
Say me met me I even though
when you're free will to handle his own money.
Santos me catch me say me was kase wo ho na pese me fanya sa de we. Me when me say ora e very important. Say o pese onye sa won fa say scanning sa de we. We say me say one kasa dwen ho e. You should think about it yourself if you think it's okay. wobetimi a na emom no e wo se wo hu say ni eda yenim.
That's right.
Well, and then one thing about woman me only one who said my nya sorry on him say me wa me menses.
Oh, okay.
And say on bambe how I dream po because on him say you are in this kind of way say.
Is he a Muslim?
No.
Oh, okay.
O to buy na way into me. Or catch me point blank or say Islam is difficult. I cannot.
Oh, I see.
Well, so many things, rules and regulations near the other. Or see me mean to mean this so. We read say more guidelines like beginners, or reading you know you say. Well, but
right.
As you're right. Not me can't say we add. Oh, may say once what walk me in now man say. After the mobile na on ye. Now, problem I start if you
to the same reason. So, in your opinion, I say, Yenshadang can no current. All right, Queen, hold on, na Yama, Mr. Jachin, so emblem you are possible be and require some of your best abasubu. Mr. Fred, also so dear a Hong Kong line wafa. Why Yama totally yet was here a year. Na ye share different stages see the share holistically cross-cultural marriages any home and your ma a deba it's also so from your own experience as what worry will be on ye ukrumni and our mind phone a dear so ye and a da okay, would your own worry ye movie dancing so ye no won't shed that you almost our and it's saying.
Well, that's it. Now, you change say, bringing me defining to as I said, the best culture in any marriage is between the man and the wife. Differences there, yes. When you look at the background now, and you can see, say, well, Queen Castle can be, you will say they are very truthful. Yes, which is okay. And now, on culture, say a man will take care of finances of and so, and it was a good idea.
Okay.
But BBM, don't forget, say there are always reservations, and there are always bad side of it. Somehow no one training and say a man take that lead, you know. But within us, we know say it will be good for the woman to handle finances. Auntie say, oh man, no handle finances unless one controller. Sometimes no, maybe it goes beyond. Yes, we realize not a couple brought that home. I couple no, you could have prevented it. Auntie. Me to me can't potty say almost the 100% good and the answer 100% wrong. Tina me defining said the best culture is the understanding between you the two. Like Ushima say Obano fee yet normally ye man no necessarily you use kana yes same. Of course ye pay expensive things in your to tour. I know that, but and yet you say yes says kana but especially say nkula woman nkula ho ade ye koha office week no e ne yankasa ne ni emre no na fin so me emre be ye ni abotrain negotiations so ahwe mema intimi nya abotrain negotiate woni especially ne matom say na tibia say na bia ne iska yan dan ya to wa bra oba betimi an negotiate enya no maybe cheaper price than ye dey no say na say tem ke bi atumi fie me friend the power Japanese me I'm say on my face late na me change or inflate price by 50,000 I'm telling him saying company how come TS can but original say there be on so no musa inside or say well friend no chitu na say why me no can say no continents so far as if your prices on a fish idea. So I don't mean believe it. Miss me to me can't me friends say who cheating me.
But one no be straight. I just say you are cheating.
Obekan is straight, true. It's only they are very truthful. But somehow no, say nice can say free me same direct na calling change. I was trying to send my friends so many examples. Say go with me at Tindy. But my friend at Chen, that wasn't the first time. It's very difficult to break it.
Yeah.
Oh, me can't run see the company. And then me jam. My friend was one and say, "Oh, I shall say the stories you will connive me." So every man who said, "Man, who said, or dimis to 50,000." Hey, it in your combine and say, "Run say on me and Tium." And I mean, no crane so combine to have them come to China.
No, I wouldn't say you wound so.
No,
when you are Kauchi,
I can meet you.
By the time I won't say we're boo, so they said,
yes, because I said, more young crime or not tie cinema and mammy. And he difficult for me, say, because I did. But no crane or bandiginum say, oh, I'm Peniso. Or I'm Peniso, so my uncle Chia. And the home to say, truthfulness, no, this is a name maybe to me. And at the opposite side, I can be some to me yet my broso. On some way, maybe one my decisions do why I don't want to me make it. It needed a man's attention. And the honor so no say one consult no can koya baby, but I'm very realizing not credit card no use to make it that's no. What you want to baby entry. Auntie, two things. The best culture is between you and your partner. So we communicate well. Now I establish a line between you the two. We have common grounds. So that make me feel. Otherwise, yeah, because relationship media. So offer ukrumnia. Well, there will be some things be so common. Say you probably don't have to talk about it or ask about it. Ukrumni ban onim. But when so the end there, let's say eating for example. You krumni but with me was say didn't be.
Oh yeah.
Good. But when so the end there, go on my offer this is what we have in the house. And let me prepare it this way. In a way, good. To both sides say there are good parts and the wrong side.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You come back and say midway. Even so at that time, materials would be finished. It is also struggle occupied the materials not the yes. And I want to say no, near one why yes, ho. Okay, I'm quite on me, but you are not being the economic side. Say me, you say there is a good part and the wrong part.
And the other amounts in a balanced diet.
Of course, it's balanced diet. Those only are being health. Interracial marriages need you can say 100% wrong, and you can say same rate. Yes. So the best culture is between you and your spouse. You need to negotiate well. Of course, it goes deep. Say the negotiation will take effective communication to realize certain things. And I think that we have to accept it. But on the all, the same marriage in the first is the same thing.
Right. Mr. Fred, yeah, that's it. You better say about Subium later, and young daddy so you better share some of Frano Eba, our renima, same sex, and the same culture, any interracial. You better share a honso asem na yaka daddy. Daddy so dear, Yamia wants so but same line no more. And daddy our che. Hey, see, me says stage see you now. Yankopon edimo afem. Pass it through the hard times and I'm more could do baby more CCA. It's that is so experience kakra one a hunim dia with mama with tea phone. You wish that you were or sometimes.
You wish for Madame Munina, say your mammy, sir, Aquania, we say. Now, said the Yanni Bosono, beginning is all quite in more. Yanni and Cano Creno, Nakana, and Pessimisa repeat. Mpasa ukona se unyaye wadwene ni se wusi wadwene po ena ya Mr. Jechika se discipline yourself se ekwan mitua ekwan biara obefa so a odi be duru eye kina e bosha asase se no you do it because say ye ka se intermarriage yi a wo mo ka ho asem nyina no eye nipa any nipa and a mukushia. Now, difference in the woman say, we no culture any different from yen yediano.
Yeah.
So, Abrofu say, we move musica no one can say, or the quack could see them. Because when you say, baby, I want to send it down with me, high dana, with me to ya into no. Kakrabin put no me say, or ma beto or more a died. Ena inti yesu ye koko ware wono na wo de hwe baby ayi fria and sample na wo baba bidu nua baby du hye na chi wo baby kura wo sika kura ne bia na wo boa wansa na wo timi baba bidu wo baba bidu ha no no susu no eno kura de wo mu susu wo mu ye no kwafo mpo adodo no a minka so mu nyina back about 80% there wono nim say white na white woni mu sarari en wonim time a wo kwa adwuma en na wo befi enintino yenso so no nam say ya na din so be ka gen say okay wo be ware foforo ntumi kan wo so abusuafo wo fia wo sa list bia wo mo musika eno na di problem ne di ba no entino sika yeso so no wonim ana ye di fa na council.
This is Jafric Radio.
Entini said ye be ya obenya sika di akoma enkrofo wo fie no mo di no eno na di problem ni nyina na di ba no anya sa hwe koso atutum se fat unafofo bia wo mo boa wo umami pia wo mo empokura ne akoton bibimpo ne de wo bai. It is sometimes cross over what obeka che umami ana obeka che so ko ware broni dia ne fiabo. It dudu na makwan emom ware broni onu se wo ware broni a anya ade se obetumi ahwefie bi. So enti no ana di sa problems ni nyina no ede ba no. But bibi any wa any solution. Enti se ba ne sa na ne ka in fact no kuro wo yesi papa mu kan wo yi e ma ho to ka chen se ma me baby me free no me free e chiri pa me kai se time me ni me yiri ko Ghana some time ago na me ko school ampa ba me LA ye boshen ampa me so the win mo na me ko school eti time me ni ko fi ni na me ka chen se omna me hwe baby a me sha ase na se go hu baby a medura no hunu baby a me free iti me de ne koma ne kokohwe baby a me ko school na those days no yen shempa boy 90 from Bantuma to na unam form na de ko ti se nyame di ma beduru baby a meduru ya wonhwe baby a me fi iti yen yin baby a ye free iti ye be ware wo so de ne de mo boys kana no awasi yen fan ko holidays bia yen ko beach any name yes so sa no man we are not used to ye pese e kosi dem bi ofie na da chi bi no ya ye adwene se yen ka kurumi ha one of the men dem na make cho ya adwene se yen mo akokora wa ha eye dan ye be kofi it na adwene nyina ne se onya bibi ofie ankope an obai susu ni musika ni nyina
What's George?
So entitem bia ne se mo amma sa communication na amem an kan kire se eno ube ware me say na metie so te ase but yen system ni ntino me pe e bia pattern bi aye de aka ho the main one dey me de be ma because you are a human being and I was so who say scanner we dey man no e dan ka yi say we yi say awa wonu so ogi 200,000 e dan ka gas ni ni man e ntia na dodo no ano ye fee say as a man ni dey sika but so we a reasonable person o sisi o tumi say e kitwa bi na I wo oba no ha wodi eti wo mom na wo say wo hye wo sapo mu nsuo din na ho ma ne ti ase say enkrofo na mpo a me ma metimi bedruye pa me so mentimi nka say no nti me jai efie esika sem no anase bibia egu ntimi ko pepa tan bia ye de aka ho na say sika ne de ma me fanto no na me so me fanye den me so me fan twitwa enkrofo eka na e bia ye de boa me na me fanye bibi na ye kofie mpo na say ye nkoda hotel a yesu betumi enya baabi na ye di tira kwa akoto eti ya na communication no me de me nware broni ni bi dade but nkrofo ensema ye de breme no any advice na me de ma no eno ana me de ema ye de eno ani wo mu ye start ye no ayenya ye timu sa na ye nya susu kopum se ye de beko but yeah that is my setting in mind ti e de bia mse mre bi ma be kan wo hada se me na me di kan ba krom here first ansa na me yire beba but am me buy no na me setting in mind say me mfa wo ba biara kopum se me yire beba in fact there was a lot of temptation me hwe nyame anim eni atro it be do bo se na Japanese for men nkofo nya bi na nkofo nya bi in fact wo bit wutimi nya bi part me say wo ni pay wa but yana discipline yourself no me kasa kire me ho say once ma ye madwene po ana se masi madwene po no sɛ wokɔfa wo bi a me so ade a mempɛ no wɔ me life m sɛ mɛ disappoint wo bi mebɛyɛ ama n'ani akeka m'anim ɛkyena me so wɔ adwene sɛ mɛkɔ akɔfa me yere di aba ɔbaa ne ba ɛwɔ sɛ meyi ne to nkyɛ but me spirit no I can't handle it iti mehyɛ me ho so kɔpem sɛ mekɔkɔ fa me yere ɛde ne bae but yɛtrɛ mu no so yɛtrɛ mu abɛpem saa taa me na God has blessed us to a certain level a ne mɛtena ɛyɛ TV so ɛma meka ɛho asɛm ta me deɛ menim sɛ nyame ɛde makoma so baa ɛna de brɛ me na yɛtena kɔsi wuwu mu nso so
sɛ ma ho atiefoɔ sɛ mesi woto wo bu ase na woyɛ ne yi a na bi mu si yɛhunahuna wɔ mo
the pastor ka mami fa kakra come
right Queen, go ahead.
No say interracial marriages no mostly no mema no anasa man mpo no yene foreigners na yaba no obo ho ni main aim nkrata no
onim de ope nti from beginning anything goes bibia okay me say me na kuma mu ankasa no bia ondo ba no anase ondo be ma no you will be ho genuinely ohia nkrata na emom no odo no so wo ho we the connections wo ho obo ho betimi aye bibia wo de as to your last yen wo de man okra some more good communication mo ye we say na say oyere no wonim kwan me metimi discani na akanta so bedina ho a queensa anone anata what no I started sere obesa age na ade back you know you your rapport here
you know it into no but ni ni main aim nkrata no wo pe into no sa odo no ne timan ni we say na wo say anase sa adrena ye de worry no he or she is not prepared the main focus here
or the neighbor
betete ne ho me ke bi o de baby esi ho ana wa promise be ma bi ana say we ho ni ade nti no se eba no sa wo no one wo san so deceive on because problem now o kwa kwaso wa so na be san so aba because for them they are very principled you know enti no already no wo wutremu no we menini nkonkosi ewieye enti no wakwa koye no wenya 100,000 200,000 me fani na nkoma ne sese me wa eba no ne na wo no efie no ne na tim utilities no ne na use you know enti no your mindset na wo de kwa aware na se na nkasa krampo no and no cry total put off already. It's totally out. And you know, there's no way say you will enjoy this marriage. No, never. Because already no one can mindset now they kono. In our overhand swa nipa no approach say be our baby jini permanent and I say oba and I so they say I'm 3 years be and 5 years me your borono. That time no complaints the Dawson. Oba na yesi be ma na yesi oba na so me am crampo na yesa we say no at least go with the flow.
Yeah, when I think Oman has raised a concern, he said I could have he thought we would do it in English. So my Nigerian friends are disturbing me with interpretation. I think he has friends around him.
Yeah.
All right. So
Queen asumo kano esi fie bia menso anti yen side no obi ho no ma enkrata sim enti na oye metina se ba me am
me I know about that.
Oh, and I make say ebi no
the opposite side is almost side no ebi no so be use yen
exactly e dey pe almost
yes.
Yes.
Any omuye
yes. Henti 2 ways. Na ye inside no the pastor kind no wom to certain extent. Na ni na say wo so be ma oba na ate wase. Na most of the time ye inside no the pastor kind wom. Na there's some darkness behind yen side no. Or yet to the point say he's doing to kill the relationship. So what I'm saying.
Okay.
Baby, if you buy no ewa, you will need a house there. When so they need a house, when you say one day you have to live in your own country, you have to go back, buy a house. They know all this, or you're aware. And they actually say, oh, man, and Tiasia, and the couple be found. So, for for you, or no, anyway, until we keep. But someone Tiasia from the beginning, then she's ready to help you. Establish back home. Yes.
Yes.
I've seen some before. And the no credit, no.
And I've witnessed 2 of that.
Yes. And no, otherwise she's ready to help you. And when you know, if I see you sit down, when your companies you see into the answer, then and here not sometimes one for the sun, yes, then you come here. Now, they were concerned a confusion, say, ye in your chassis, and I shall see you sit down. Maybe I'm making who have you more years ahead of you. In the matter of say, most of the next woman, young coach now, let them see. Let's say you are kind of wasting some money and time on that. When they are in a confused with brain, as of Tihun Charles, you know, it's like I'm wasting time. So, and the 2 ways.
Right.
This is Jafric Radio.
I think that this interracial when I their back topic no my treating they requested it.
Yes, Omar requested
and Sisi actually no money.
All right, so you can just speak English. It's fine. Yeah, so it's good to do that. That was the reason I prompted you. Yeah, so that you can also explain your part in English.
I think there's no quite a question about it.
Yeah, Omar brought
it.
Yes, he brought it.
Me call if you cross after me. I send in Nigeria for movies and time then and I'm so ending because I think last week we really touched on topics that they are also married to Japanese then and all that. And, I think it really helped them in a way.
Please go ahead. It's fine.
We say because
the man cannot
and because of you say
the woman will do something against it. Normally it's Adam can say most of the time these people say whatever they are doing it has to be a confession from the partner.
Okay.
Whatever you say from your mouth, you are kind of confessing between you and your wife. It's what you say and it's what she believes.
Oh, okay.
So before she takes any action that you feel or you think it goes against you, you probably might have done something that has given her some kind of suspicious mind or some suspicious set of ideas about the whole thing. So we have to check our way of living. Like I said, some of them also come to use us. But when they come, it's not like getting my part and leaving you just like that. No, they are thinkers. They'll make sure they have their share and they give you your share. But when the lies begins...
But Mr. Fred, most of them, their problem is monetary aspects.
Especially
we
from the African side.
We from the Africans and the marrying to Japanese women. The problem is monetary. I have in contact with many people that, just as Daddy said, we have a responsibilities back home.
Yes.
Some people, maybe their fathers even sell their lands and cocoa and other stuff before they came here. So they are expecting those to pay back those.
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Look, if you
and others couldn't have the strength to tell because they are looking for favor from them to get married to them so that they'll be able to acquire the regular.
There's a pastor here. The Bible says the truth will set you free.
Exactly.
That was what I was about to say.
So they initially, most of them didn't say the truth.
And it goes on in every phase of life. When you are truthful, whether you're Muslim, Anglican, whatever, if the truth is not there, you're not going to see the real heart of your spouse.
All right. So, Mr. Fred, let's do it this way. Now that maybe some of them didn't speak the truth initially, and now they have found themselves in the middle where they are struggling. What should they do?
Go back.
in order to, I mean,
Go
rescue those situations.
Go back and apologize.
That is all.
Sincerely.
Yes.
Sincerely.
Try
Right.
yourself, research yourself, and try and identify the areas that you think you got it wrong with your spouse or your partner. Now, walk on that lane to your partner, apologize, and ask for reconciliation, and promise that you will not go back to those days. If now know your fault.
I remember the lady told me, a Japanese lady told me something about the husband. He said when he met the husband said he is from US. And he lied about even his age. So he got a problem with immigration. And he has to go home.
Okay.
Because they told him, before we will allow you stay here, you have to go home and spend a year before you come, or before we grant that request for you, because you have married our own. And the lady said, I will go with him. So the two of them,
We went to.
there at the last point, there the woman realized that the husband is not from the US.
Okay.
And he is from Ghana. And even Ghana, he lives in a very remote area. And he didn't tell. So when they reached Ghana, he was just contact some few friends, and they were living in their apartment, which the lady think it was good. And when they couldn't contain them again, then he has to just move the lady into that remote area. And the lady was, what kind of person have I married to? And after they returned back, all the respect that the lady had for the man
Was gone.
Vanished.
gone.
Not that this guy was from a remote area, but he didn't say the truth.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yes.
That is the
Exactly. So the lady wanted the man to tell him the real him. I am this, I am this. And at that point, if he doesn't like those people, he wouldn't have given.
Yes.
But if he like, he would just embrace that and move on with you. So sometimes our men, please, same as Mr. Fred is also saying, they also use us in a way, but let us be sincere to them. No, whatever that we want, whether it is documentation, whether it is what that has brought us together, we need to tell them the truth.
Let me tell you one thing. People should understand this. You know, for them, I'm telling you, they pay heavy price to marry foreigners. Like us. Because they are people of unique culture.
Right.
And it's difficult for the parents to accept someone who is outside their culture to come inside. So these ladies, these women who are marrying us, in a way, they are disowned.
Most of them.
Yes. On the surface, you can see that. So you can see that she has to struggle on her own to make sure or to bring the parents' understanding of a relationship with a foreign person. So if you are someone who is not truthful to such a person, what do you think you are doing? You are rather doing what? Putting more fire into the already broken relationship with
the parent
yes,
or the family.
parent. So we have to understand this and be more careful and be straightforward with them.
This is Jafric
when,
Radio.
When you meet her and you tell her where you're from, you let her understand your condition, and if she doesn't like you, okay, that's enough.
Yeah.
You see, don't get into it and later regret. So you can see that most of the problem, I'm telling you, sometimes gets deeper on our side more than them. So we have to be truthful.
And what I think is that most of the problems, we cause it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we do. Because as I was saying earlier, you have to tell the truth. As I'm backing what Mr. Jechi just said.
I think Daddy also
Daddy also raised it. So I think all is about trust and being truthful.
Truthful, that's it.
So when you are truthful to yourself, no matter what, the women, the men, we are same everywhere, irrespective of your color, where you are coming from.
Yeah.
Our genes are same. How an African woman will behave to a man, that's same.
Yeah.
Same way an Asian American.
Fear.
Yeah, it's fear.
Will make a lot of people lie.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Fear about what?
Fear that if I speak the truth, maybe I am in a crucial point that I need to secure my stay or my residence.
Let me tell you a story.
Yeah.
It's a friend. But my fear is that these women, initially those that came and tell them that we are from America and we are from Barbados or whatever, they say...
let me tell you a story. You know what? When we talk about the African pioneers in this country, I can say I'm one of them. So when we came, this kind of denying your origin was there because they didn't know about people of color and black people. So a lot of us, even when you mention your country, they refer it to America.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know it. So for me, it was hard to say that because one, I didn't have the accent to say that. Two, I didn't have much connections there, to deny my identity. So rather, I would say Britain. Because that is
because we speak British English
We
and
speak
we're
British
colonized by them.
and we're
Pastor, you know, right?
and we have similar education system with them.
Yes,
So it was
that's true.
easy to say something like, and we've gone through London, so it was easy to say that because you can somehow say something about that country. You see, and people those days if we have to go back to Africa, then definitely you go through London or Britain or Europe. So in a way, she can have some kind of feeling that
conviction that you're really from that.
But saying that you from the United States and all those things when you have no idea, you say you're rather trying to create some kind of confusion between you and her because one, you don't have the accent. I've known some people, they went out on date with some women, they have
Freak Radio.
talking, the women just asked them, but they don't have American accent. So how would they respond to this?
Yeah.
They would just looking at their faces. You see? So if you are lying, you should lie and have a route. Try and have an escape route.
Exactly. There was a time I just need to confess this because it has been like when I came, I was in school and a friend, a Chinese friend, he has a relationship with one Japanese and they opened a school and he wanted me to teach them.
This is Jafric Radio.
So she made a flyer, nice one, but when I saw my name, she wrote an American citizen. And I said, I am from Ghana. I am not from America. Please, don't put me into trouble. He said, oh, it's okay. But who knows Ghana?
Yes, because there was discrimination against
African
people, non-Americans.
Exactly.
When we came here, we people from Africa, we were doing English conversation classes for 1,500. The Americans were getting 6,500.
Yeah, others were
British were getting 4,500. So you can see the discrimination there.
What?
Yes. A friend of mine was teaching, like every 10 minutes, they paid, I think, 600. Every
For
10
an American
minutes.
citizen.
Every 10
yen.
minutes, 600 yen.
Wow.
Every 10 minutes. They were paying her in minutes. 10 minutes, 600 yen.
American, just because he's an American.
If you
see?
1 hour, it's 6,000.
Why did they give birth to me in Africa?
No.
The Africans, they were giving us 1,500 yen even.
And they
Not even to
did
3,000.
6,000, yeah.
So until it came to a time, I think the Britons began to complain. Yes, that they don't know why they should discriminate against us. And don't forget that those who claim to be Americans that were teaching, a lot of them were from what? They were second-class American citizens from Turkey, Iran, and all.
So they don't even speak the English well.
Grammatically, they were not
wrong.
good. Grammatically, they were not good. So this their radio station, until they came to know that Britain has the original language and has the original grammatical patterns before they reduced the American rate, it became equal. So there,
and even until now, that discrimination is going on.
Okay, there they began to consider the Africans of British education.
Yeah.
So somehow they raised it to about 3,000 there. Still, the discrimination was there, but it was better than before. You see, so somehow it wasn't our fault to lie to them,
but Mr. Fred,
we should have got an escape route. This is what I'm
at some point I have to leave the school. Because I cannot continue lying. And when we are just having the discussion, they started asking you the New York thing. Me, I haven't been into New York before. So even if you ask me something about it, it becomes very difficult. So every time I put them on suspense. Oh yeah, and then I told my friend, I don't belong here. I need to leave.
Yeah,
because
as you
I can't
said,
continue lying.
The fear makes the men don't want to confess the truth to the women, and some women are also doing it. Yeah, you know. But I think no matter you are married to this person, let's say from beginning, you wanted to secure your stay, you want that visa, you want that paper, you want that this thing from the woman, which is their mindset. You know why they are getting married to this Japanese them. Then you are married already. My dear, you know what? I lied to you. I'm sorry. Let me apologize for the lies. You know, I'm not this, I'm not that. I am this and that and that and that. And even every month I have to send my parents this amount of money. You know, if they are there, now there's WhatsApp and all that. It's easy to make video calls and all that. They are human beings just like us. Even though this person will talk, will curse at you, it won't take long since you've spoken the truth, and you make sure that you don't lie again.
That's the point. For them to also believe you.
For them to believe you.
You won't lie to them again. It's also another problem.
You know that
once you have lied first, maybe you are a pathetic liar that every time you
that is lie. Why from then, even the slightest lie, even with a joke, don't do it.
Yeah, it's because you see, sometimes we from those areas we have some kind of pomposity within us. That back home, somehow the men feel a little bit bolder than the women. So they just bring the same condition, the same attitude here.
Yes.
So meeting a Japanese woman on the street or something like that, you know, it's like, I'm the man, so she's got to give me respect and all those kind of things, which is not the case. It's a different culture altogether.
Yes.
So if such a person has already lied, how is he going to go back and tell the woman that I lied? Because of that kind of pridefulness, you know, it's difficult for some of them. But my advice is, if you know you have lied, don't draw commitment with such a woman.
Try to find another person to
Just leave. Find another one and begin from A. Be truthful to that one. See, if you know you have lied, because it's not going to help you, I'm telling you, to be honest with you. Yes, somebody is following you just because you're American, thinking someday.
Asking you,
she marries you.
New York, where do you? I was like, I can't even.
You can probably take her to New York for her to see see the place.
Yes,
and you don't have them there. Now,
you don't even know the route to New York.
So it becomes so very difficult.
This is Jafric Radio.
I think no matter how, maybe from beginning, of course, we all like that small lies that, as Mr. Jetty said, you can have an escape route. You know, not this big one that's.
you can afford to.
You can,
you know,
so have an escape route.
But no matter what, as we were discussing before, all of this is because of monetary issues.
Exactly.
That's what brings about all this, you know. And then with this, to secure this your stay in this country, you know. One thing is that when you are getting married to these people, whatever commitments you have outside with another, like the opposite says, I'm coming back to marry you. Maybe you've promised a woman back home, you've promised a man back. I think you should clear that out of, break up that. You know, you have to break it up. And then try to be truthful to yourself. Here, gain whatever that you want.
And after that, break their
No. You know, as you stay with the person, of course, you can have this they are doing it constitutional marriages and all that, you know, if you're media, I don't like you, but I want this help, will you do it? There are some who are doing it because they learned it from us.
Well, the typical Japanese, I think that constitutional thing,
they will not do it.
Yes, it doesn't work with them, you see.
You know, but when you
Anyway.
find a woman that it's diversified, like she's not really into their culture, or she has been exposed, I think they would rather understand the African way.
Yes.
A little, or let's say the foreigners way. A little. You know? But a typical traditional Japanese, I don't think, you know, it's my way or the highway. Our time, eh?
No, it's please
okay.
go ahead.
It's my way or the highway. No matter what, as Mr. Jeshi was saying and Pastor was, they are human beings just like us. You know, if
Yeah, I mean, just like I said, they pay a lot to marry us. Yes, somehow they are disowned. We have to put this in.
yeah, and I know of a person that the mother disowned her because she married a foreigner. Even the father have to hide.
Even
to
look at in our
sign
own
for-
country where we are all blacks. Others did not allow their children to marry from different tribes. So
Yes.
I think it's same here.
Yeah, the same feeling
but
is here.
the same feeling.
So
the
you
same
can see that
feeling.
they have been open to
Yeah.
us somehow.
So if they accept you, it means
You
like
have to perform well to convince the parents that their daughter
it's in a safe
It's in a
hands.
good hands.
yes. You see, but this is something that usually we don't think about it. I mean, you know,
Deɛ yɛhwehwɛ na yɛadwen wɔ so. Media me pɛ me ebi mu koraa wɔ yere wo deɛ ma meka wɔ ebi mu wɔ yere wɔ fie.
I hope Omaro was
Hey.
talking English, so
Nanso
yeah.
be understanding by this time.
yeah, ɔbɛpɛ sɛ ɔbɛfa wei na wayɛ yi. Enti wofa na ne wahu sɛ wo ade so ana ɛso. Enti na wohwɛ na wayɛ ne yie. Sika ne deɛ ɔmbɛgye, that is their culture.
Yeah, the money they will take it, you know.
Enti ɛndeɛ oni ne kana wo ka no kre no hu mɔba. Then you find yourself albeit to be a. Also betwitwa wo ho na wo de akɔboa fie. I think that one will help.
You have that's all kind of crazy. You have to be
just
truthful
say,
You
to
know,
them.
Say the
and
truth.
most of them, sometimes when I know of a person, and then she was like, in Africa, you are Muslim. I know Muslim. When the man told her, I was married in Africa, but because of financial constraints and all that, I traveled to this country, you know, and all that. I was not hearing from her for a very long time and all that. Me, I just decided to cut ties with her, you know.
Quickly,
But we
I
have
remember,
kids.
Daddy, I summarize it, and your mother by him say,
To-
Japanese for that,
you know.
here through.
So he told her that we are having kids, but this lady, I knew her since she was 16 years, this, and I cannot just let her go like that. No man will even want her now again. Do you know that she sometimes even from her own pocket money, when the man's salary is not enough, she gives. Can you send it to them?
Oh.
So some of them really have this empathy that we didn't even talk about empathy today.
see,
We'll
and our
talk
time is
next
almost
week. Yeah, also Kenny Mensa, thank you. I know you are watching me. Abubakar, my own person. I hear your big sis sick. Thank you. Lily, thank you. Governor, thank you. Umar, I'm here.
Yeah, Pin is here.
Yeah.
Pin is here.
Thank you for watching me always. All the way from Ghana.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my
Beautiful.
brothers.
Daddy, but Daddy say there was some
Oh, say Martin.
Hey, Oma Oberemu, Eremu no ehu. Ka de udi kan fa no kware die. No kware die. Ye mu bebre no efie wan ko hwe fie a efie ejabedum. But enkrofo we susu no. We adwuma na sika no say home di krom nsem. No mo so di ahwe fie. Man ka no kware ankyere no. Eti ono no de onim say mene no na ebo ye bra. Obi ani ekira. E na ahanso mo system no. Maami fo papa fo ma ye adwuma e de omo pension ne ade agu ho. Eti won expect ne ba so o mehwe no. Ye krom ye ni pension. Ye ni insurance. We insure kra ye ntwia. because process na e be fast na nko yi eti sa neoma we ni ebi ni ekrom eti ni wa manipa na te ase se ye ekrom nte se ha aha bibia no wa hyehyɛ eni hɔ ayɛ de bɛma ba ye hɔ no wa hwɛ ye kura bɛtwe ho manso anso wunya enti ye wɔ nkrɔfo a ye hwɛ ɔmo dan yɛn yamfa ma ɔmo bewu so we need to help them oba ne te wase a fine me se wan te wase a obi foforo bete wase beba enti no kwaredie no eya na omo eya sa so omo de tag Africans ni say yenka no kware exactly enyoma bebre wo ho ayayi a nkui
who say o decide can of Africa one show no be PS can be
yes
yes they are very truthful people.
Sure.
Yeah.
The old canon, dear, a womb. Because then be I na me mammy ta can't be a chair, me say, we need to be ni assassin, we chief our same papa. And found this way Japanese in me, and now where you gun and me, and I say, but you say, more mutino, ne dranis are no credina, ye can't, yen cannot create all the time. They said, the sister queen, ne walk canon. We say a bar. Kratana ye hwehweni ntimi ya ni fi se entro no ebetumi aboa because me can say madam for pa.
This is Jafric Radio.
We can say the ready say na okoshia Japanese ni bi okoshia no so free for so be American.
Yes,
and was na America free state be was me free Barbados. That's it. Dr. Kuma America. Barbados, America State Bello. Barbados was here running the just a condom go change. Or window be that every what a while. It's Yana and Toronto and Ukraine and no massa problems when you know Baba Minim Nancy and Czech Rabe 1 year ago. And na guy back on Obetnaha and your catches Uncle Ghana na Uncle Fiance and the Vesano Ediaman. And
this is Jafric Radio.
Min flame. Enti a year and no bano or baby a serious woman, and like you say, when I be our bano so aquala. Ena obana ka chense sanity dia onne beko skakra na mani di konkra no krini na ye den enti no obana maami ena eboa ena ne banse no obana so obaba ko no so onne beko akra no mkoko tran enti omko ye no mkudu se de na misaje chikan omhu se mfat boy ne no wa start bibia na opese usidan but no na odibenya obana se ko be ware ya mani ma eye basa. It will no discuss a craving or the coy. Tom Coco Honoa will steady when who say no cresse when one or no ni mammy discuss if he have more the re a dime. Ama omo at to fridges niniama omo tone ensure any near my all. Because first no crane in ho. But Obani consume fat what me secrecy a sent pa. It no one say bueno air line. Because Africa for the didn't throw nama almost so take when you will fee was miniri. It didn't want the choir was steady no who say a no cresse we need but no what try bibian or more than says was a gun oma a Japan to my Nimameno Ako Kosra won our establish away. It the can in say Centroni de Wakwa could dimpa. Who were coming. Let's sandwich because if you will book your friend Sankofa. Now, Fino, what they say, what's that? But we bring no to me, Mr. Jechi Adwin. So when you could do baby sana and Ukraine, our union trust. When you need, sign very free. The copper baby, I feel within Ukraine ever chassis. So we didn't worry and Ukraine. Because I guess I know what I want to put.
My worry was Coladia and
the you know, because I want to say, Nipa the Britain could be in Contumpo where Jumam Ejay, Manam, sir, and I was in one crater. na afi no ma fa na afi ye ne be ye adwuma sa wo na ne ye nhihye afi wo ko ye sudin di se wo se me de sister Abdul Poma afi wo susu ko no so no se bia Mr. Jechi na di sa no de ne krata na be ma afi da bia so fa krata abra yes fa krata abra yes fa krata abra afi na je se wa no kondom ko na ko di ye no na wo se wo gya adwuma no na wo gya adwuma na wo sika kura kem ntu ko ani es da bia eti no krema me chiro no se ukọ ni ebusa wo se me ni krata se wo obefawa omfawa anase so obi bi ne krata ama mpo na wo de kwa ene wo ko no wo se na bebre esida onya se me flemu wo kwa na wabodin bi wonim so me ba metumi akọji sister uti ye disappointing na ni sika correct me kem se de bia no se fabra wo se chena wo se onenu wira fi eno wo de emfie de bia na wira fi tu da wontumi na so wo se wo de ahomotie e de ejai sa na aware ne te etidie kani nyina ne say Dr. Bina
This is Jafric Radio.
Dia no menum me dia aduane a hia no menum a wotere
mane ntwe
an wase na dura ne se mane no etimi srew awale no mama eno kure ni eni kan ka kire nse minia ba bia ye firi ne ho den ya kwawe so se ya wa mama kakra nko mamre wana
asamo yes
etimi srew se minia kakra mpo na me de kwa wo kan kure kire na wo mo atimi buawo na omo ehwe ebushafo na mo mi ma kure no enne se ni be ya
mi DJ ire no ho pagya nsa eti ma me read the comments na baka no na fe ye je mu ma ye DJ ansa no be pam ye free studio na ye nua be ma
more of your ability
And there you have it, dear listeners. Another inspiring episode of Win of Deliverance Global has come to an end. We hope you've been uplifted and encouraged by the powerful message delivered by Apostle Gaba. Remember, this divine journey continues on the second Sunday and last Sundays of every month, right here on Jafric Radio, Japan, from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Japan time. Mark your calendars, set your reminders, and join us for more moments of spiritual enlightenment. If you have any questions or like to connect with Apostle Chris Garber, reach out on +818 036 922 832. You can also connect on Facebook by searching Apostle Chris Garber, or visit www.turningpointsministriesinternational.org for additional information. Your enquiries are always welcome. As we wrap up today's broadcast, let the wind of deliverance continue to guide you through the week. May you find strength, peace, and inspiration in the days to come. Thank you for being a part of our global community. Until next time, stay blessed, stay inspired, and may the wind of deliverance.
This is Jafric Radio.
I want to know you, Jesus, more.
Yen sister Vida ending and so I was so then they were a dream na and so I share all the way from Nagoya. Yeah, war yen bema oh man. Is it watching with my friends? Because today's topic is important for them.
This is Jafric Radio.
Are waiting for our answer regards to last week's question. said we have already dealt with that.
We'll still continue next week.
Yeah, better so and so. Yeah, producer Bekasa. Now my kwaya yasan atwa so dia mama. And ye wo ye nua ba Edrina. Was wow, mama, you look so beautiful. Thank you, sis. Na ye nua be ma Cornelius appear and so was so. And there bro, me where you eti ye twen. And I feel what for Matthew also a shey ye was a nice presentation. Our queen yet our see yes your queen ever had a ding and Paris key sorry on also a shey and see ye war ye ba of fair lily. Oh, say asem no aboni pusa. Enti really just our hand and near already then they say I thought it's gonna be okay, yes, that one we have already said it. Oma, thank you. And I share Aziz Abubakar. Me did say you about Queen, our fans. I see you, sweet sister, watching you from our hometown of Boase. Queen Latifah, keep it up. Thank you so much, Senior Berima Aziz. Queen of Bonnie Homadin Pa. And you will governor, and also say Queen Tifa. And the way you nephew. Yada say, go by that say. And you walk Wakana Inoue son. Oh, Waka say. Oh, Waka. Oh, how are you? Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. And we have Juliet Comfort Donko. So Ese Kwame watching you from home in Adenta. Good program. Greetings from Ghana to you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. And we have Sule Gausu.
My brother from Obuasi.
Oh, big bro. Sule, thank you. Thank you for tuning into Jafric Radio. Yes, your sister is here. She's in the safe hands. Sule says, I'm listening. Oh, Almighty Allah bless you all. Thank you. Thank you, Almighty Allah bless you too. Yeah. And then we have Jennifer is also watching. And then Cornelius said, ha ha ha, the truth always hurts, but say a good lies. In the 90s, we couldn't, but for now, they can tell the truth. Yes, in the 90s, we are America, even from your accent. We yes and nay Obeka say that you remember that.
My first we don't hear and say, hey, what's up, man?
No, but the situation is changed. Because you see an upper. It doesn't matter where you are from. But those times, no, they didn't know anywhere except America. So we
get to Quine.
I don't to Quine.
And yeah, Hawaii, your friend was saying. They are no more
Cambodia,
no.
Gone. Los Angeles.
And then our Paris K said, in fact, Pastor Eddie Jemfi has made my day with his submission. Greetings to the team from Diamond Prince. Diamond Prince!
Wow!
Diamond Prince! And I say, oh, good. And I say, Elder. Thank you so much. I feel, Elder. I feel so much. And your name said the Diacosia Peter. You have to also with empathy, the Yentumi and delete with that when yes, producer because surely next week we will be able to deal with that one. So more on that topic we are charo home pa here because you real they can submit you can communication but there are certain things communication and then when even we communicate it tends to fight because there are lies we always hiding behind. To me, can't no quarry no Emma ye home and toye. Into this one, ye be Marco say and Cassiacuma betoyem. Now those that need to apologize, no move on. Those that need to leave and go into start afresh no ebe boama wasuma ajo than to stay there and wouldn't trust her. You want to find your way out. It's a very tiring. Mr. Fred, 1 minute. Say time now. We have just 1 minute to end everything. But yes, I give you 1 minute. I'm asking for 3 minutes, sir. Now, oh boy, so Mr. Fred.
I tear for your damu nursing so. And I send a year cano. And Trono, dear, no, it didn't try. I said we didn't try and try.
Chocolate Petra, dear,
yes, Obroni will say you create an escape route.
Yeah.
So in case you are chased, you can have a place to escape to. Sana ye cano. And then no, if you say topic is so broad, but you go see ye can. we couldn't talk about the main one because about the empathy.
Exactly.
That what I want to say to listeners is the empathy, it shouldn't be conditional. Yeah, it shouldn't be conditional. It has to be natural. And when we next week when we talk about it, we'll have enough time to talk and put more emphasis on it. And not yet done say it can be seen again. Up no share more next week. But no be any yet tonight is my day.
Yes. And on my idea, we have about 22 people now watching us live.
You.
Yes, into Muntuaso, Muntonkoso, Namunyamaya Queen. 1 minute.
Yo, Madam Asi, ATF, any more share. Thank you very much to everyone. I think we're able to give our little points of view on the topics that we discussed, but we are all not perfect, as we always say. So if you also have an opinion, you can just share it with us. And as we're talking about this interracial marriages and all that, I think from beginning it's supposed to be your mindset. You know, why are you in that marriage, and why are you in this situation? Ask yourself what makes your marriage not working, or what makes your marriage so difficult to work out. Ask yourself, search yourself, and try to make amends where you think it can be mended. And where you think it cannot be, then I think you should find another way. Yeah, and from all this, I think when you are truthful to yourself, you can be truthful to your partner also. The truth should always prevail. Let them know where you are coming from and where you are going into. This is me. Hey, I'm from here, I'm going here, you know. And if empathy is there, understanding is there.
This is Jafric Radio.
I think you people will work things out perfectly fine. So next week we're still going to tackle this because it's a very broad topic, and then we are going to talk about empathy also, which we couldn't tackle today. So see you next week. Stay tuned and always share our apps.
Thank you, Queen. Thank you so much. And Daddy, hey, Jaimu,
you shall know the truth, and the truth
shall set you free.
No, Kreno Kwa with the catching or so on pewa, no pewa. Or ba pewa, Sebancha Bapa, Dao Koma was a dobruba. Aye, I'm found it. It's Yammy and you free. All right, man, the credit lady. Na awalieno enye de nyamishra munyina
nyamishra mo bape wa bancha bada o kon cross do propa lati se hia se ubedi ntrobia aha wo ho ebusuanfo se ne papa kan se de da yekoso ya ni pitri haya na yebetumi e de asia mam ne yakam se enu abema DJ Clemzy ono ade bia uchinchim efidie emaye no hwe ne nua ba pa ene ne papa a obeye eye no on the 10th of September ewo Japan ha ewo Church of Pentecost ewo Kawaguchi ewia no 9 eti mesrew wo diary no for date no eto na ore emfi September 10th yebehia ewo eho na sesi ayegusu kasa enua batina nso ne birthday ni tua so denden a amanfo agi omanimpa chew unya nru ha ma wonase enye hare ne ko asaho a ewo soka eben soka station ne pa enti ko na ko boy enua bayi enhanso ana enua be ma Bernard Ifa ono nso so actual book bia ne title ne Glorious Word Devotional Amazon and say idea ubenya bi ato enti pesa book ibi na emwa wo ewo daily devotion no ebeboa ama wakoso ewo honhom yi anwanso na yen sister Mamike ono so atwere ne mame hwakoye yi no wo Ghana wa ba Japan enso a oba be ye ne on the 13th of August na chesa ka be na wotweme enu se ne pepepe na yeye eyi no ewo matobara danchi munyina munim ho bunka kai kan ho a na yeye no nti yesre etiefo ne ejamfo se momra na momebua enua bayi na afi onkra ni mame echi kra enem da mabedwafo asepa no kwasem nie ekoyi ekoyi nchechiremu ene ade e bae nyina e kire se etiefo nso mo hwe yen ene mo ma yakọ enim pa me hwe ne edu 24 amo hwe yen live ye pese ye kwa akodu 2k momwa ye na ye hit that target no na ebeboa ama enioma akoso fine ama ye nyina o honso na so pese o ya advert bia yesrewa wo de fa o adwaso ton de no ebra ye bebo ho de ru ama fefefe ama onsu enya more customers enhye kakra bi ena wo ho oba ye ne wo ebeka meda Mr. Jechi Mr. Fred Jechi mensa ase waya de ni nsema ode ebreyen ene efutu nsema ewom di omankasa din say most people no share mo personal experience eye din ne kan ye din nanso ye nyina
This is Jafric Radio.
Ni nyina tudwa se de be ya wonso de wu komu bia no ubetimi enya ho akwankyere na wetimi ose ya no apempuma bia fa asem na aka no ho eye ahrom wona wosene no na ukọ na ekobisa suit free New York na osuntu kwanko New York na beka se wo Barbados e de asem beba ya da queen so asipa in fact queen ama yen discussion so are really fruitful ya da queen say ono ankasa ne personal experience our from both sides ni nyina no me gidi say aboa ama yen discussions in so aye de na ye papa of Penny Emmanuel Edujemfi ye da ye papa ase senia ono so bie enyoma eni so ede etreye ni nyina atwa kwesi se e ma na yehia wo no so yo krum nyu so nyu krum nyu kan kware no kire no de o hwa untumi nka no trodo menye no yese pempuma bi to ho na asamba we hura fam na wanya ba bi enhura amfade a ene papa fa ponna no pie nti se de ayew wani nyi da
This is Jafric Radio.
kan e be gide bi ama me mu be frew wanhwe ya wote he ya na ye de wakọ psychiatry na asem aba beto sunti esrese mumma yendi ye ho no kware na ebeboa ama ya setena nso a ewo krudua imu ha na ayejojo e de amaye enti home sweet home abedwafo ye da etiefo ne ahwefo nyina ase ye de mu besi ha ne ye kam se Bayside Modeling Agency ene Tomric Hotel ene soya sna yetumi edijumedie abro ye da ye DJ Clemson so ase so chinchim fide mai yetumi dijumedie abrewo na ye da yankasa ye executive producer and a producer ase na ya pop se ono so ebo ametimi dijumedie atwa ewo ofie honnom a o hwe ye nsesi na otie midiane abna mapokufuku ubetimi aframe Dickness Poma say pa me say I still remain a lady with a long name. All right, until we meet again next week, we say sayonara.
Jafric Radio
is in Japan.
We then didn't show it. Into bet me mama Enti upa che so betimi di nanante. Upajan.
Debi yadi ya data maso sisi omutuye di mi siramu amu pa be ma ya fa ya tinto pa ya sabe ko ya ubwa ya wati ya sabe ya bobo
be ma no ne wo ye no himfa
ni se ni ban dwan
ni se ni ban no dwan jao
ba
na ebusiafo we hefa
me woni tobi hapo me
so betina kwan ho na wo seresa de da wanye bi no ade na wo ye
ya dasa
oni akra ne dasa na bebi omoda chese insuo ta ade mo timi yiri sana chese ohudi onye no ho pa cho ade ya ajewi ye de wo
pa cho ya de wo me
omo de wo
ba to ya yentafo ti ya wo me no na me ma yesa na me nanti
ente ya wote ho a ade na ye ba wutirim
ya metumi gbina na ese me kama ne na me se ma bra wa bra boni
Nyankopɔn nim bibia ɛna ɔyɛ why akwala de bia rebe hu bia kai sɛ akwala we wo japa de wate
afati sa ko ya bawa na menye bi na mjaka ya edi ko ya so aye ntia meka na meja na ma betena afi na metete
boy, why are you crying? Busiafo akwala no nim hwe but osu like someone are who should the way my means sinante baby or the crabs light in here. Only light to say
where then. Yet the Sumusana, Cabin, you'll be at you. And I mean, who are for so like that, say me from a mumbuami, per weekends. Is a me class on the quatis a cat and a fire deco. Pamuchom, a person mumbuami cacra, and maybe I may wound in a bois for beer coming home. No one Martin and if you feel I'm dashing a bed this family. Give me Pamuchom mumbuami.
Hana moda
mpacha
na nsuo taa
na egu yeso
o se yesa kra wontimi pons na oni nan no kra o ye dan sorry to o se o tin nsuo num na ne ba ne saa tama nsuo ne beti no na o ma pe bebi ada e se areho
bitumi na tipokura po akabia meti mani fife na me ahwe me bitumi nkomba
misro ketwa bia obenya ne address a supporting mommy and then the buffer fefe and opesika ekode be business or the be ha kola no misremo a obetime de omo afa number we 0546 01 86 86 edini ya Salome Ankra obebesi aboa me emra metiasi entwen ema mi wansa bacho asa boka ye baby we sister Vida na no kita akra na mi ado adofo bo ase obugu sopo na yenya call every dada ya pop Jeffrey Radio enti omo pese omo boa maame no enti no ye da mo so ase bebre sister Vida ni o bibi obehu Jeffrey Radio anana na ya pop page bia no misra obetime donation na ma no oni ni penny for ka some person boy enti also then I work akata
adofo miami you ya esta Salome kan sa pepe kita kwala ida masin su se program abuami abebi menya bebi atra anyi meba ida masipa nyami to su pangu musu omama din abina abinya anyi mabusu aso ida
masibebre nana ya pop ida wasi Jeffrey Radio ida mu na wasi ewo odosro
bye bye.
This is Jafric Radio.